So why should you play Planetside? Well, let's get the big obvious elephants in the room shot. First off, it's free to play, and basically with no pay to win smell. Sure, you can buy weapons and stuff, but most of the default stuff you got is just fun, and most of your resources will go into upgrading weapons and abilities. So if enemies seem to have more so-called swag or trinkets, he obviously ground his face against the wall for quite some time before getting all that. Not because he paid for all of it. Yes, cosmetics can only be bought by real money, but come on, those are cosmetics and that's to be expected from free-to-play games. Secondly, this game is basically open world, a real fucking war, with about 1,000 players on one continent at maximum. This was really the selling point for myself, so if you want to see 1,000 people teabagging each other, give this game a try. Now, as for FPS aspect of this game, it's action and detail full. Yes, it's not the most graphically advanced out there. If anything, it has mediocre graphics, with some nice shiny things on ultra settings. As for equipment, there are a lot of really interesting weapons to utilize, like shotgun pistol or fighter plane primary, railgun sniper, disco ball dispenser LMG, or fighter plane primary again, and so on. But really, this is not only FPS game as much as some people want to think. We have air and ground vehicles giving opportunity for dedicated plane or tank pilots to shine. Honestly, you haven't seen a tank fight until you see over 100 units collide. The same goes for air battles, or even better, everything all together. Another interesting feature this game offers is 3 faction system instead of typical 2. So in 3-way battles, much like sex, someone gets neglected and someone gets fucked in both ends. But when all is said and done, 3 faction system in a way is self-balancing system. It's also worth mentioning that if you are not into FPS games much, you can still play it as RTS since we have quite a large territory to play in, and taking bases from enemy often does require strategy, and those leaders of those platoons of 48 souls each can collaborate to do that. So that's a pretty neat social aspect for Planetside. Here I have to note that at some point, community, including those leaders, can go south and start reenacting Spanish soap operas to the max. So drama is an inevitable side effect. And as for level design, for now we have 4 continents, but we do know that there are other maps in the works, so they might come out someday. But for now we have swampy jungles, snowy plains, hilly greens, and all in one desert, canyon, and green flats. Very unique and beautiful continents that you can fight in, not only look at, in the form of skybox, unlike other games. It's actually so much fun to sit invisible in a bush waiting for an enemy to come by just to lodge a futuristic anal probe up his lung, or taking a plane and swiping a landing pad full of enemies and road killing most. Seriously, there's something inherently satisfying about all of it. And speaking of body parts and foreign objects, there is no boundaries to what you can do with tools you have in Planetside. If you want to put C4 in your quad bike and drive it into enemy, all power to ya. If you want to ruin someone's day by harassing vehicle spawn, there are about 4 ways I can name right now. If you want to go into battle spreading love to your enemy in the form of disco balls or fireworks, just do it, you mad bastard. So sky's the limit. No wait, the limit is about 1,000 something meters from the lowest place on Endar, so never mind then. Anyways, another interesting thing about Planetside is that not only glorious PC master race can experience this massive teabagging simulator, filthy PS4 owners now can enjoy it as well. If anything, this would also show that there is a winner in console wars. Not by much, but still. Now I did mention social aspect of this game, and mainly it will depend on which faction and which outfit you join. Well, I guess I got lucky with both of them, because I still remember the day when I popped in my outfit's TeamSpeak and first thing I heard was something weird as donkey porn being discussed. My take on this was that my outfit mates just got mandatory verbal diarrhea in evenings, and really that was quite fun to listen to, just to have a good laugh. Besides, I met pretty interesting people in my time there, so I would recommend you strongly to join an outfit and afterwards their TeamSpeak, or mumble if they are backwards. So in conclusion, there is no real reason why not to try out Planetside, be that on glorious PC or filthy PS4. After all, it's for free.